quick. Stop scrolling. Hey, yo, if you sleep, get your ass up, tune in real quick. Stop scrolling. While you been sleeping, Iran has declared war with the U.S., Israel, and Europe. Now, I don't know if y'all hip, but we already done declared war with Venezuela. Then Trump just bombed Nigeria. These motherfuckers can potentially blow us to smithereens. These motherfuckers can blow. This what y'all call making America great again? These motherfuckers can potentially ally and blow us to smithereens. And these motherfucking rich fucks building bunkers under the motherfucking ground, they gonna be straight. They gonna be straight. You know who gonna be on the fucking front line of this shit? Me, you. What the fuck is going on with... Real quick. Stop scrolling. Hey, yo, if you sleep, get your ass up, tune in real quick. Stop scrolling. While you been sleeping, Iran has declared war with the U.S., Israel, and Europe. Now, I don't know if y'all hip, but we already done declared war with Venezuela. Then Trump just bombed Nigeria. These motherfuckers can potentially blow us to smithereens. These motherfuckers can blow. This what y'all call making America great again? These motherfuckers can potentially ally and blow us to smithereens. And these motherfucking rich fucks building bunkers under the motherfucking ground, they gonna be straight. They gonna be straight. You know who gonna be on the fucking front line of this shit? Me, you. What the fuck is going on with...
Plan possible by taking out Iran. And speaking of Iran, I hope they're not trying to build up again, because if they are, we're going to have no choice but very quickly to eradicate that buildup. So I hope Iran is not trying to build up, as I've been reading that they're building up weapons and other things. And if they are, they're not using the sites that we obliterated, but they're using possibly different sites. We know exactly where they're going, what they're doing, and I hope they're not doing it, because we don't want to waste the fuel on a B-2. It's a 37-hour trip both ways. I don't want to waste a lot of fuel. Don't.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, this your Akim Azil, back with another quick lesson. And you can tell by the two opening clips what time we in, man. And now you see even these 2/3 of Jake, they're waking up. Like you could tell, I mean, take it for granted, man. You know, you can't take everybody, like the precept says, can't look on the outward man, look on, you know, the inward man, which we know that, and that's really pertaining to the truth. But, you know, you could tell these simple Jakes are waking up to the fact that this third woe is on the horizon, man. And what he said that the wealthy, they're going to be hiding in their bunkers, which is true. He said, who's going to be on the front line? People like me and you. You know, yeah, because these devils going to pass policies, which they already have. You know, if I ain't mistaken, I think between the ages of 18 and 26, you know, you are already automatically signed up for the draft. You know, you got to understand, why would they make changes to policy if they're not going to, that's the likelihood of something, the outcome of that being present, you know. So that's the reason why they changing up their policy. And nonetheless, that's what's going to happen. You know, these devils, meaning the elites amongst Esau, Edom, and their, you know, insiders or you know, lesser luminaries, they're going to have the opportunity to flee. Salaki, they're going to have the opportunity to flee into their bunkers, man. But they think that they're going to be safe. But I ain't going to get off the point. But the point of the matter is, there war and rumors of war, you know, and the Lord said these things will happen, but the end is not yet, roughly paraphrasing. But these are the times that we're living in, man. And I'm going to start in the book of Joel 3:9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. And from that news article that Jake flashed, it says what? Iran declared war on the U.S. See, these people don't understand. I mean, you see that there are, but we, mainly the teachers too of this truth, which I learned from being stating these facts, man. You know, and these people are coming to realize because this is all the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, his spirit is going to be felt throughout the earth, man. You know, meaning that his prophecy, his words will come true, man. You know, and I'm gonna get another precept. The book of Salakia. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel 26:2. It says, Son of man, because that Tyrus has said against Jerusalem, aha, she is broken, that was the gates of the people. She is turned into me. I shall be replenished now. She is laid waste. See that and Tyre is a known. I'm gonna go into it. Tyre is a known.
Strong's H 6865. Sword. Second entry. Sword.
You know, it says rock, a Phoenician city of the Mediterranean coast, meaning that, you know, this is like the pillar. You know, this Esau Edom. You know, this is these places are ancient, like Tyre, Nineveh, Babylon, Egypt. These places are these spirits. This place right here, Babylon the Great, aka America, is a combination of all these ancient spirits wrapped into one. And let's go right here. Where it says right here, it says a city at the top, a city of the Phoenicians celebrated for its traffic and very rich. So, you know, people, you know, at one point of time, you know, these Edomites in the world looked at America as that pillar, man, that rock. For what? Come here, you know, you can have all your so-called American dreams come true. You know, you can live, you know, a life where you can pass it on for generation to generation. So this is, you know, pretty much ancient. That spirit of Tyre, you say what? A merchant, you know, that merchant city, and because of its trade became wealthy, and that's America, man. You know, so this place is spiritually Tyre. I'm gonna read the New Living Translation. It says, Son of man, Tyre has rejoiced over the fall of Jerusalem, saying, ha, she who was the gateway to the rich trade routes to the east has been broken, and I am her, Salakia, has been broken, and I am the heir. Because she has been made desolate, I will become wealthy. Let's go back to 3 King James Version. This is, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Tyrus, and I will cause many nations to come up against thee, as the sea causes his waves to come up. And that's what all these nations are doing, man. These nations are gathering up to what? Declare war against Babylon the Great, man. Spiritual Tyre, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, and all these events that are taking place are all the efforts of Yahweh Shai, man. These things that are happening in the earth are nothing more than prophecy, man. These are the words of our Lord and Savior, man, coming to pass. Just like our teachers been saying, prophesying for, you know, decades, man, that these events are happening, and you see it, you know. And what I just read in the book of Joel, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, Joel 3:9, where it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. So that's what's going on, man. All these nations are gearing up for war. Let's read the New Living Translation. Number 3, it says, therefore this is what the sovereign Lord says. I am your enemy, O Tyre, and I will bring many nations against you, like the waves of the sea crashing against your shoreline. Continuing on, New Living Translations, they would destroy the walls of Tyre and tear down its towers. I will scrape away its soil and make it a bare rock. Yeah, the Lord is going to make this a desolate place, man. It's going to be a desolate wilderness, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, after the destruction of this place, man, by nuclear hellfire, this place will become a wasteland, man, uninhabitable for, human life, man. This place is going to be a desert land, man. That's what the Lord has prepared for this place because of what? Let's go back up to verse 2. It says, O son of Tyre has rejoiced over the fall of Jerusalem, meaning Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. And Jerusalem is talking about the children of Israel, which consist of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, that make up the northern and southern kingdom, man. This place, the Edomites have rejoiced over the fall of Israel, man. Let's go to, I'm going to get another precept and then I'm going to end it out. Let's go to the book of Amos 1:9. It says, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, Salakia. Let's read that again. Amos 1:9. It says, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof. And they're talking about, and this precept is talking about this nuclear holocaust, man, that's going to take place. That's why in that first video, what did that Jake say? He said all these rich billionaires, they're fleeing underground to these bunkers, man, because they know it's evident, that a nuclear fallout is on the horizon, man. These people, your average Joe, your average Joe Smoes around here in Babylon, man, they think that this place is going to be, is going to be here forever, man. But that's why they built underground, invested all millions of dollars for these underground bunkers. Why you think they did that, man? Because they know evidently what's going to happen, man. These people are just they have a false narrative, or they believe this false narrative of Babylon the Great, of security. This place is going to be here forever. But even the wealthy that actually run this society knows what's going to happen, man. That's why and it's evident they're letting these people know this is not a secret. This is public information that what they have built underground bunker, man. Underground bunkers. Even this government has an underground bunker in Shanghai Mountain, if I ain't mistaken. If that's the name of I may be pronounced it wrong. If that's the name of the underground bunker, that sounds like, but not Shanghai, but I can't think of the name now. I'm getting my bunkers confused, but nonetheless, let's continue on. Amos 1:11, and it reads, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he had pursued his brother with the sword and did not cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever, man. These Edomites, man, they have a perpetual hatred for the children of Israel, man. They haven't let off on Israel. They just have cunning ways to continue to attack. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, just evident hatred, they have other deceptive, cunning ways to continue to attack Israel, because that's what in the book of Genesis, Esau pretty much declared that. He said once his father Isaac passed away, he's going to do what? He's going after Jacob, man, and that's that devil's spirit. This whole generation, man, of Edom and his lineage, that's that spirit. He was always, adverse to the children of Israel, man, and it's still that same spirit today, man, Let's read on 12. But I will send a fire upon Timon, so like I will send a fire upon Teman, so like which shall devour the palaces of Basra, man. Babylon the Great, aka America, is the headquarters. Well, Basra is the headquarters of Edom, and Babylon the Great, aka America, is modern day Basra, man. Meaning this is the headquarters where Esau, Edom dwells, man. This is his headquarters where they make decisions on a global scale. That's why this devil feels like he's in a position to dictate the affairs of the world, man. So they come here to dictate the affairs of the world, or pretty much carry out decisions on a global scale is done here, whether it be monetarily, like aid, or war, military, like weapons of war, or actually involved in certain wars, man. Everything is being, conducted here, because Basra, aka America, Babylon, which is Babylon the Great, is their headquarters, man. So I'm gonna end it there, man. But yeah, this is the time that we're living in, man. Prophecies are speaking loud, and we see it through the spirit. And I'm gonna close this lesson out there. Hope the body was edified. Hope the body was edified. Till next time, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakak, Wadash. Again, this is your Akim Azil, Lord willing. I'll be back with another lesson. Till next time, Shalom, Barak Thumb, and the Baba Shalom.